The biggest mistake HR consultants make when marketing their business? Saying they work with SMEs. And I get it, every HR consultant out there does the exact same thing. So it feels like the right move. Plus, SMEs need HR support, right? Equally, why would you want to narrow down the number of businesses that you could potentially work with? You need more clients, not fewer. But let me ask you a quick question. Does every HR consultant who targets SMEs get a consistent and reliable flow of high quality, high paying clients and leads? Do they have a business that easily earns 70k or more? But they never actually have to do any marketing because people are queuing up to work with them. No, right? Because if targeting SMEs really worked, you'd see HR consultants flooded with clients, turning work away, their diary booked up for the next 2 months solid. But look around. How many HR consultants do you actually know who are thriving? I bet if you ask around, you'll find most HR consultants are actually struggling. They just don't talk about it. They get ghosted, their marketing falls flat, and finding leads? Well, where the hell do you even start when you're chasing SMEs? And this is why so many HR consultants become what I like to call the invisible expert. They blend in. They're just another generic HR consultant provider, a terraced house amongst every other terraced house out there. And marketing is impossible because they can't craft messages that actually grab attention in a world where people ignore every advert they see. The ones on the sides of buses, all over Facebook and LinkedIn, on the radio, on TV, magazines, etc. We ignore them all. They waste time, they get frustrated, and they wonder why being self-employed feels like a constant uphill battle. Overall, having SMEs as your target market is a flawed strategy. And if you're doing it, maybe it's time to rethink your approach. Targeting SMEs isn't the right way to get leads and clients for your HR consultancy. What is? Well, I'll tell you. You need to niche down. Pick an industry, define your target market, then turn up where they are and talk to them about the pains that they experience in their businesses so they see you as the expert their business needs to thrive. Overall, you need to stop trying to be everything to everyone. Because when you specialize, everything changes. Number one, your marketing becomes effortless. Instead of struggling to get attention, your messages will actually resonate. Business owners will feel like you're speaking directly to them. And that's when they start paying attention. And rather than feeling overwhelmed at the idea of finding businesses to prospect, you'll feel the weight off your shoulders because you'll know who you're for and who you're not for. And that means you can just turn up where you're supposed to, rather than where you think you might need to be. Two, you actually stand out. When you're a generalist HR consultant, you're competing with every other HR consultant out there. But when you're the HR expert for a specific niche, you become the go-to person in that space. You're no longer competing, you're dominating. Three, clients trust you more. If you were a tech startup and you wanted some HR support, who would you prefer to work with? The generalist HR consultant or the HR consultant who works with tech startups? Exactly. Businesses want someone who understands their specific challenges, not a jack of all trades. Four, finding leads becomes easy. Right now, if you're targeting SMEs, where do you even start? No business or business owner describes themselves as an SME. But when you have a niche, you know exactly where your audience hangs out, whether it's LinkedIn groups, industry events, or a networking event. To give you a real world example, if I told you to find 100 SME owners to prospect, where would you even start? But if I told you to find 100 local garage firms, well, that'd be relatively easy, right? You just pick up the yellow pages or run a Google search. Five, you can charge more. Specialists earn more than generalists. Simple as that. When you're the expert in a space, clients expect to pay premium prices for your services. Think about it this way. Who would you expect to pay more for? A generic gym PT or a weight loss coach for women in their 40s and 50s? Six, you build a reputation. Word spreads fast when you're the go-to expert in an industry. Clients refer you, your authority grows, and suddenly people are coming to you instead of you chasing them. 7, your marketing starts working for you. Instead of fighting for attention, you'll have people find you because your messaging is laser focused and your authority and your niche is clear. So those posts you share on LinkedIn, which get crickets, that'll be a thing of the past. So let me ask you something. Do you really want to keep marketing in a way that makes you invisible, that makes getting leads and clients feel like digging a well with a teaspoon? Or do you want to get leads and clients as easily as turning on a tap and watching the water flow? If you want the second option, identify a niche and then serve that niche. And if you want more info on how to do that, then go and grab a copy of my book, The Complete Guide to Building 70k HR Consultancy. It walks you through everything you need to know about generating leads and clients with ease, from niching down to attracting clients to actually growing a business that gives you the flexibility you wanted when you first went self-employed. So go and grab your copy today. It costs less than a bottle of wine, and it even comes with a 365-day double your money back guarantee. So if you're not entirely in love with the information you get in the book, then just let me know and I'll personally action the refund. No questions asked. In the meantime, whether you get the book or not, get marketing. Because without marketing, there's no sales. And without sales, there's no business. So get marketing.